Hi beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. Yeah, this is Temilayo and Mom channel. So guys, you're very welcome to all of our new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing, and if you're seeing this channel for the first time, please don't forget to click the subscribe button, okay? And to all of our OG, you're very welcome back to another video. So today we are making this yummy, creamy, delicious meat pie filling. Just sit back and relax. So without wasting any time at all, let's dive into the video. So in a dry pan already on the stove, I added some vegetable oil, not so much, just depending on the beef that you have at hand, okay? So I added some vegetable oil to the pot, and this is just going to get hot. Then I'll start doing what we are here for, okay? So firstly, I'm going to add some onion, which is some chopped onion I have aside. So I'm going to add that to the oil. So while we are at this, you want to keep your volume up because you are going to be needing the sound. You are going to want to hear everything I have to say, okay? So now I just added my onion to the oil. I'm just trying to saute it a little, but then I'm going to be adding some of my seasoning now, which has to do with the thyme and then the curry. I like to add this now just so that the flavor can just go into the oil from the beginning, okay? So after adding this, I'm going to saute it for some time. So the reason I said you should keep your volume up is because I want to tell you exactly the quantity of what I am using for this recipe. Normal, your beef is supposed to be like 80%, your potato 50%, and your carrots maybe 40 to 50% as well. But in this recipe, because I trust me to always bring you business friendly recipe, okay, in this particular one, my beef was actually a 50%, then my potatoes went up to 70-80%, and my carrots stayed at 40%. This is because I am making this for a bulk order, and I didn't really charge much because of where I live, okay? You know, these days meat pie goes as high as 1,000 naira. Some fast food sell for 500, some sell for 600, 700 and the likes, okay? But we are just like a snack and pastry vendors, and we want to go at a minimal just so we can keep our clients and as well give them good quality, okay? So I actually charge my meat pie based on the quantity they ordered for. I charge at the rate of 400 each because I'm making up to 60 to 70 pieces, okay? So I actually charge less, so I'm trying to make sure I'm not running at loss. Remember, we still need to buy the flour, we need to buy the margarine or butter, whatever you want to use. We'll still need to go to the extent of baking plus the whole manpower stuff added to it. So you really don't want to run at loss. You have to use your brain while calculating all of this. So this is the much beef that we'll be using, but the secret is you still want to deliver like a very good quality of snack, okay? So you have to make sure you are paying attention to this video just so you can get all of the juicy recipe and help yourself when you are making yours. So yeah, I've already added my beef to the oil. The oil was already having the curry, thyme, and of course the onion, okay? So I'm just trying to saute the beef and make sure the beef is well cooked enough before adding every other thing, okay? So yeah, I'm just sauteing it, trying to break it out so it comes out in a smaller bit, okay? So you want to keep doing that. Like I was saying, you can go ahead and add more beef. The quantity is meant to be 80% of beef, 50% of potatoes, and a 40 or a 50% of carrots. But yeah, I reduced my beef because beef is quite expensive where I live, okay? So I reduced my beef and added more of the potatoes. Not like the potatoes are anyway cheap, but then it can do with what I want to make, okay? So yeah, I'm just adding some beef curry powder to the meat because the meat was looking like it was cooked already. So I'm just going to add all of my seasoning now. I'm adding the adobo all-purpose seasoning, and I'm just going to stir this very well and still allow it to simmer for a few minutes. Okay, so please, while you're listening to all this thing I'm saying, just pay attention to the exact video. Okay, so I'm just going to like go ahead and add all of the seasoning. Yeah, I'm adding some salt for taste, and I'm just going to allow this cook for some minutes before I will add my veggies. So yeah, for the veggies I'm not using like the sweet corn and green peas. I'm just using the Irish potatoes and the diced carrots. Okay, so yeah, the chicken look cooked already, like there's no sign of water in it or anymore. I just have the oil in there. So I'm going to be adding my veggies now. I'm adding carrots. I'll give that a quick stir just to have it all mixed in the meat that is already cooking. So after that, I'm just going to add my potatoes, which is like well diced. I actually soak this in water just so it doesn't go dark. Okay, I just had to sieve it when it was time for me to add it to the mix. So I'm just going to give this a really good stir. At this point, you just want to like taste for salt or for seasoning. Just taste however, and then see what you have there. Okay, so here is all of my veggies, my carrots, everything is cooking well. So then I'm just going to introduce some liquid, which is water. Okay, just so the carrots and the potatoes can cook fully, including the beef. You just want it to be very soft, you want it to cook very well. Okay, so now that everything is well mixed, it's time to introduce some water to this mix. So the height of the water has to be the same level as your veggies and your meat, like the same level as the content you have in the pot. Okay, so that's basically what you need. You just want enough water. You will still be adding some thickener, which is the flour paste, so you want to add enough water just so it doesn't come out too thick. So this is what I have. I'm just going to like cover the lid, and that's it. So a few minutes later, let's say like 7 to 10 minutes later, I came back and my veggies look well cooked. Okay, so you want to pick one of them, just use your fingers to press them to see if it's 100% cooked. Like you can see, this is very cooked. So I'm just going to go ahead and mix my thickener, which is flour and water. That's just it, nothing added. Okay, so I'm going to add my flour in a bowl and then fetch some water and add to it. Just make sure you turn, just stir, and have a very smooth consistency. Okay, that's all you need.
That'll be it.
Amen.
Everything my mom cook, I will eat.
Amen.
I will eat it.
Amen.
By force.
Amen.
What is funny, Joe?
Sorry. So guys, this is how simple you can make a very delicious meat pie filling. So if at this point you're watching and you love what you see, please kindly leave me a thumbs up and also leave me a comment in the comment section. Whatever questions you have, I'm here to answer. So guys, you can see how creamy, how delicious this looks. Okay, so let me know if you will be trying this. If you're a meat pie vendor, I really want you to try this. Like, you will love it. Your clients are going to really tell you that you did something different. Okay, just let me know in the comment section what you like or how you see this recipe. It's really nice and I would really love for you guys to try it. Even if you're not a meat pie vendor, like you're not a snack vendor, go ahead and make this, store it in your fridge and enjoy meat pie at the convenience of your own. And of course, I'm going to show you guys how I store. Unlike the normal fish roll or samosa and spring roll filling, this one I pack in a takeaway pack. This is because I will be microwaving it before making use of it, just to get the moist back. Thank you so much for always. Do have a good evening. Bye.
I no go stop, I no go settle. My light is never gonna